Hey guys, it's Dan back with another quick review. This time I'm reviewing by Image Comics, and this is the 20th anniversary edition of Heavy Liquid by Paul Pope. And Paul Pope, you may or may not have read his Battling Boy, which I read, which I found to be interesting, and Batman Year 100. So yeah, he has this very unique style of drawing, and I really wanted to highlight and discuss and talk about and share with you guys this book because it is a sci-fi cyberpunk story that takes place in the future in New York City, and there's this substance called heavy liquid. By the way, this is rated M for mature, and this collects single issues of the same titles, number 1 through 5. Now, another reason why, besides this being cyberpunk and sci-fi, I really wanted to talk about this because it's kind of counterculture. The heavy liquid, although it is something of an alien origin, it's something unique and different. Our main character, S, uses it as a drug. And, you know, it's just one of these kind of substances. They're just not really sure where it came from. They're not sure what it does and why it's here and all that. And it's kind of counterculture-ish with the fact that it starts out in the beginning of the story that it's used as a drug, and then we learn a little bit more about it and how rare it is. It's some kind of element, like some kind of metallic element from someplace else because it does not exist on Earth. And it's similar to mercury, I guess, kind of. But it's like very caustic. You can't touch it with your hands. And it can be heated up and turned into this stuff called black milk, which people can then ingest. And then they experience hallucinations and a sense of invulnerability. So yeah, it's just kind of like this whole underground, like some people don't even know that this heavy liquid exists. And, you know, our main character, S, he's hired by this guy who's super rich guy who wants to track down an artist because in this world, artists have gone into hiding for some reason. And he commissions her to create a piece for him, and it just gets kind of super weird because then there's a secret agent involved, and I won't say anymore because I don't want to spoil it. But I did find this to be very, very interesting. It kind of reminded me of PKD's works. It really seems like Philip K. Dick. A lot of his sci-fi stuff like Blade Runner, kind of Scanner Darkly without all the paranoia and just weird general strangeness of that story. But it's unique in its own way. And I really enjoyed it. And it was a super quick read. I didn't even know that this was like something that was from 20 years ago until like I started reading it. Because I'd never heard of it until recently. I just thought it was a new book, but I guess it's a reprinting of something that came out in the early 2000s. They say 20th anniversary, but yet this was copyrighted in 2019, which would be 19 years, not 20. But hey, I don't know why they did it that way. But yeah, I did find this to be a very interesting title. I love the way that it's kind of done like black and white with some colors here and there. I really enjoyed this, and I really think if you guys are a fan of sci-fi and counterculture kind of stuff, I think you should check this out. I did rate this 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It is well worth reading and picking up. And go ahead and check out Paul Pope's other stuff. Those were kind of fun as well. I wish this guy would write more stuff or draw more stuff because he's kind of interesting. And there's also some blurbs from some important people like Gerard Way and Brian Azzarello, you know, the guy who did Joker. And Raphael Grandpa, who I've never heard of, and I probably pronounced his name wrong because there's an accent involved. But it is what it is. If you guys would like to pick up a copy of this for yourselves, those of you in the U.S., I have an Amazon link down below. For those of you outside the U.S., I have a book depository link that offers free worldwide shipping. They offer the same great discounts as Amazon, but it's for the rest of the world. Every purchase you guys make through those links help me out, as I'm not getting AdSense. But, I get like a small percentage of every sale, so it kind of helps turning this hobby into some sort of meaning financially for me. That's all I got for you guys. If you guys came here looking for more graphic novel comic book recommendations, go ahead and hit that subscriber button. While you're there, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload next. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time, later.